Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Stephanie Costa, if you didn't know so already. And today's video is going to be a Boxycharm Base and Boxycharm Premium unboxing. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. So first I'm going to start off with just the base box. So the theme for this month, I think, is just adore. The base box didn't come with the paper, but they did send me an email of how much everything was. So first thing in the box is this Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-hour foundation. So this was one of the items that I could choose for this month, and I chose the shade Linen. So I have a habit of like buying foundation that's way too light sometimes. Like I think I overestimate how white I am. Like I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna match me completely or not, but honestly usually I can make it look fine once bronzer and all that are on my face. It looks decent. Like the foundation that I have on right now, I would say it makes me very white, but then once everything's on, it doesn't look too bad. So this is $44 and you get 10 fluid ounces, so 30 milliliters for foundation. And although it says 24 hours, I definitely would not wear it for 24 hours. That would just be asking for a breakout. So what I like to do lately in my videos is give you a brief history on the brand and the people that founded that brand. So Becca Cosmetics was founded by Rebecca, I think it's Morris, or it might be Maurice Williams in 2001 in Australia. She was a makeup artist and has a diploma in trend design and style from, I think she got that from Penrose College. Her first launch was a concealer and it took about 6 years to develop. Anyway, so definitely looking forward to trying out this foundation soon. And I do like that Boxycharm has added foundations to the items that you can get. It definitely kind of differentiates between other subscription boxes. Next is the Luxie Complete Sponge Set. Bake, Contour, and Detail. So I did use these to apply my foundation and powder. The box looks really messy and it barely fits in the container because they're still damp. So I think the setup on the back of which is which kind of is weird. So I think this is the powder blender. It just makes sense because the two flat sides. So I think this is powder and I used that to apply underneath my eyes, which when it's damp, I think it might be too big to use powder underneath my eyes, but it is good for if you are putting on like cream contour and you want to sharpen the contour with translucent powder, then I think it works good like that. And then this is the Luxie Precision Blender. Yeah, kind of like a Morphe sponge. That's what these sponges feel like to me. They're definitely not as soft like Beauty Blender is. The texture of them, like just like the, I don't know, like the squeeze, it reminds me of like a Morphe sponge. And then there's also a Luxie Detail Blender. I use this for concealer, so underneath the eyes and everywhere else I put concealer. It's slightly smaller than a normal beauty blender, and again it still has like that firmness to it that isn't like beauty blender, but I think overall like the sponges applied my foundation, concealer, and powder decently. At first I wasn't sure about like getting it on the nose, but usually after I wait about like an hour or so and put setting spray on my face and let my makeup sink in, usually it looks a lot better than it does when it's freshly put onto your face. So these go for $40, which compared to Beauty Blender, that's not bad. You're getting 3 different sponges for $40. So, not the worst, but I think you could probably get something similar like on Morphe. So I think their sponge is $6. And so I think as far as like price goes, Morphe would probably be the better option. So Luxie Beauty was founded by Tammy Huen. I think that's how you say the last name. Her partner, Michael Tran, I don't know if that's romantically or businessly. So her partner, Michael Tran, saw potential and started selling brushes around Silicon Valley. And the Luxie Beauty is cruelty-free and vegan. But I am definitely obsessed with getting beauty blenders, so happy to get those besides like the regular brushes. Next is a Ciate London Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. I think I've tried a Ciate London powder before and it was fine. This one I think is a little bit better. It feels to me like more soft and like finely milled. At first I wasn't sure if it was gonna sink into my skin because I could see it like almost kind of like clung to some texture like in my nose creases, but definitely after you put setting spray, it definitely went on a lot better. And this is what my face looks like right now. I've had my makeup on for about 2 hours or so, and I think it looks pretty nice. So one thing I want to point out though with this coconut setting powder, yes, it smells good, but it's powder and the top ingredient is talc. Please don't go sniffing this. You are just asking to get pneumonia. So I just wanted to put that warning out. And this is $22 and you get 15 grams. I don't think it's too bad. I know the setting powder I get, it's like probably double this size and it's like $30. So maybe Milk Makeup setting soft and blur powder may be better for your money. But I honestly kind of think this is a better quality than my Milk Makeup setting powder. So I really do like this. So the only thing I have about Ciate London is that it was founded by a celebrity nail tech. Her name was Charlotte Knight in 2009 and in London, obviously, by Ciate London. Next in the box is the Facial Radiance Pads. So it says help exfoliate, tone, and brighten, alcohol free. I have used these before. I had like a sample that had like 10 pads in it. This comes with 28. And it's okay. Like, I didn't see much of a difference as far as it goes with like reddening, because what I expect from a toner is to decrease reddening of my face. So definitely not my favorite thing. So since this is 28 pads, this is only going to last you about a month. And this cost, what is it? This cost $16. So not the worst price. You can also get, I think, like a bigger size of this. And also I've been trying to stray away from using like wipes or just even like these pads, because I've heard it's not very eco-friendly. So I'm trying to get on board with like the eco-friendly way of life. So Fab Beauty was founded by a woman named Lily Gordon in 2009. She was formerly a finance industry business and also began in the beauty industry at Fresh. So if you know who Fresh is, they're, I think, a pretty popular brand. I've definitely tried a few of their things. But anyways, she became a partner for that brand. And I guess that's how she learned more about makeup. And First Aid Beauty has no artificial fragrances, parabens, alcohol, phthalates, mineral oil, sulfates, and many other things. So I definitely do appreciate that. Lastly, in the base box is this Evio Skin collaborating with Aura, which I think is like a CBD or like weed company, if I can't remember. So these are refreshing cleansing hemp wipes. So I'm thinking you use this all over your body. It says balancing multifunctional anti-fatigue. It says gently massage a single Evio Skin refreshing cleansing hemp wipe over face in a circular motion, taking care around the eyes. No need to rinse for maximum results with Evio Skin rejuvenating mask and revitalizing blah blah blah. So is it a makeup wipe? It doesn't say it's like a makeup remover, but it says it's used for the face, so honestly I don't know 100% like what the purpose is. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a cleanser. Then again, these are like towelettes, and I'm trying to stray away from that. So this probably is definitely not something I would purchase. So this goes for $10, and I don't see anywhere on the bag where it says like how many you get. So there is a little bit of info about Aurora. So Aurora Cannabis is one of the world's largest cannabis companies and is defining the future of cannabis worldwide. The Aurora certified label ensures quality thoughtfully curated with Evio to provide a unique hemp-based product. The Aurora certified cannabis sativa oil, also called hemp, used in all collaborative Evio Skin by Aurora products, is 100% grown in Canada. As with all Aurora products, you can trust that these are lab tested and have received the Aurora seal of approval. Okay, cool. Natural, vegan, conscious, cruelty-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, toxic-free, and for all skin types. So there are a few things that I could find about Evio. It's founded by Brandy Leafso. Not sure if that's how you say your name. In 2013 in Canada. She was I guess high school dropout. I don't know. She dropped out of school when she was 14. And it's really interesting because now her company apparently is like $1 million company. So, you know, started from the bottom, now she's here. She volunteers a lot at Beauty Night Society's YWCA Canada and Canadian Women's Foundation. And so she came up with the idea while living in a domestic violence shelter. So I read a little bit about her story. Apparently she like pitched her products without not actually having products yet. And so who bought her out? Somebody bought her out. I don't remember what store it was, but somebody actually bought her hypothetical or imaginary product, and then she made the products, I guess, like on her own or something. It's really an interesting story. So that's it for what was in the base box. The total amount, or the total value for the base box, was $132, which pretty much is just as much as they promised you. They promised you at least $125 worth of product, and you're only paying $25 a month, so not bad. I'm actually not too disappointed with this box. Okay, so next I'm going into the Boxycharm Premium box. So first thing in the box is a hair straightener. I think this was an item I chose, and I don't know if I'm gonna use this or if I'm gonna put this like in a future giveaway. I have so many hair straighteners. I have 3. One of the straighteners that I got before, it was by, I don't know if it was Sutra, it was some other brand, and it's honestly not that great, but I got it through Boxycharm, so hopefully this one's better. But this is what I don't want to take it out of its packaging really well. I guess it's okay. It is actually really freaking cute. And it's like a full-size straightener. I thought it was going to be like a mini one, but apparently not. So this hair straightener goes for $80, which is not bad for hair straightener. The one I usually use, it's a Chi one, and I think I spent like $100 on it, and I've had it for a while. I've had it for probably like 3 years or so. So this is a ceramic flat iron. The magnetized ceramic plates deliver consistent heat along the entire length of the plates for silky smooth hair and the finest results. Generates negative ions to combat the dryness and frizz created by the positive ions in the hair and in the air and hair. Okay. It's definitely really cute, but it might be something that I pass along. So about Sutra, it was founded by Liam Ben David in 2012. So it's a fairly new brand with about 8 years. He served in the Israeli Air Force for 3 years. He also owns something called Restyle Beauty. I think it might be a salon. He attended Santa Monica College and the Hebrew University. And he came into the beauty industry by selling ceramic flat irons that could also curl in 2005. So I guess ceramic was a new thing about 15 years ago. So I guess that's where he sprung up from into the beauty industry. Next up is a Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. So I'm guessing this is a setting spray. It says immerse skin into a hydrating mist so ultra fine and delicate. It envelopes your skin like a dreamy morning fog. This formula is packed with a juicy blend of 84% watermelon. Okay. Well, watermelon is mostly water, right? Hyaluronic acid and hibiscus AHAs to refresh skin and enhance makeup. So yeah, a setting spray. So this goes for $28. I love Glow Recipes packaging. They're honestly like the best. I have a few of their products, but I haven't tried them out yet, so I don't really have too much of a first opinion on this brand. So Glow Recipes background is interesting a little bit as well. So it was founded by Sarah Lee and Christine Chang. They also founded Sweet Chef, which I said this in a previous, I want to say it was an Ipsy video. So Sweet Chef is kind of like the drugstore version of this, and then this is the like luxury version of this. So they have like the same ideas with using food as like an ingredient in their products, but one is cheaper and then one is like more expensive. So they met while working at L'Oreal. Their products are cruelty-free, free of parabens, sulfates, and phthalates, and many more, and they're fruit-powered skincare. I don't remember if I said how much this was. This is $28, and you get 2.54 ounces. Next item, which is a shocking brand to get in Boxycharm, because I've always thought, or I know that their products are hella expensive, and until I make a good living, I'm not gonna buy their products. So next is a Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush. So I do have this blush on, and I do really like it. The glow, that's just a highlight. But I do like the shade. But I feel like there's not too much of a difference comparing to like my other products. Like this goes for $40. $40 for a blush, like come on. Most of us, I don't think, would pay for this. I feel like they make most of their money probably from influencers and Boxycharm. But yeah, I see nothing special with this blush to be $40. But anyways, there is a little bit of history with the founder. Her name is Carissa Janes. She first debuted Hourglass at Barney's, New York in 2004. Of course, at Barney's, it's gonna have a high price. Her first job out of high school was at Urban Decay. She worked there for 1 year, and she worked in product development in the 90s. So that probably helped her develop her brand as well. She also created a color line called Body and Soul for Hawaiian fashion, then established ISA Design which is a beauty consulting firm. She also created Sugar, which is a teen cosmetics line in 1999. I want to say it sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Sugar. Sugar just reminds me of that store at the mall that sells like those oversized candies, but I'm pretty sure it's not that. And with Hourglass, it was later bought by Unilever for an estimated of $250 to $300 million. So she's doing very well for herself. I think she is still like the CEO. Like I think she still runs things. They just kind of, I guess, bought all of the shares. That's what I'm guessing. Next in the box is this Faccia 24K Gold Foil Moisturizer. Why does it need like this packaging? Come on. So there's a little bit of tea with this brand that I don't think I would figure out unless you went on like Reddit. Have you ever heard of Faccia skincare, whatever? No, you haven't, because this is their first launch, as in Boxycharm in this box. This is their first launch, which is interesting because I don't know how it works with like Boxycharm, like how much money they give the brand to put these items in their product. I don't know, and put these items in their box. I don't know how that works. But that's not the scandal, if I may say. That is Faccia skincare. Packaging, definitely luxury, high-end, beautiful packaging. I thought that was a word for a second. No, it's just gel. Okay. So let's start with the background. I think they were founded by a woman named Emanuela Arriga. I think that's how you say her last name. She also founded Dirty Little Secret and Luna by Luna. I have heard of those brands before. I've seen them in Ipsy boxes. In Luna by Luna, I think they make some of the best highlighters. And they're also not too pricey. So, the scandal. First. This is $100. Boxycharm, why are you gonna put these expensive ass products in the box? Like, most of us are not gonna pay $100 for another one of these. Okay, so the controversy is that apparently this moisturizer only costs $2 to make, and they're charging $100. Yeah. And so I also read on Reddit that apparently they're not going to feature Dirty Little Secret and Luna by Luna. They're no longer going to have those brands in the boxes because I guess it's like the same situation, I'm assuming, that they place their products for so high and that it's only made for so little. I don't know 100% if that's the reason, but a lot of brands do that. Like if you watch Shane Dawson's like whole beauty documentary, then you know. But yeah, if this is really cheap to make and it's $100, like, you're joking. Like, I would never. So although it's like 24 karat gold foil, whatever, doesn't really mean shit. It's a moisturizer. It claims to do what every moisturizer does, and definitely is not going to be worth $24 or 24. I wish. Definitely not going to be worth $100. Ugh, it smells like perfume. You don't want that on your face. Moving on to better things. Next in the box is a Tarte High Performance Naturals Base Tape Hydrating Primer. I think this is like a new launch, isn't it? I could have swore I've seen this recently. But it's like a shape tape primer, whatever that means. So Tarte was founded by Maureen Kelly. She originally attended Columbia to get her psychology PhD, but dropped out to pursue cosmetics. Good thing she did. She's making hella money on Tarte. She started her business by having friends and family help with assembling the products. And then after many rejections, she went to a store called Henry Bendel. I'm assuming that's something in New York City. And she lied about knowing Bergdorf tea. And then that got her first order of almost $6,000 worth of product. Like, Maureen Kelly is the definition of a hustler. It's a hydrating primer. No need to really go into too much detail about that. It says it'll hydrate your skin for 12 hours. It's with a blend of coconut and botanicals to help nourish and smooth the skin's appearance. And this goes for $30. That's a lot for a primer. Lastly, in the premium box is this Korres body butter. Lily Bouquet body butter. 96.6% natural content. And this is 7.95 fluid ounces. It says formula free of mineral oil, petroleum, paraffin wax, silicones, parabens, all that good stuff. This rich and luxurious body butter deeply softens, smooths, and nourishes the skin. The claim on most body lotions. Our Shea Butter Moisturizer is the perfect lotion for dry skin. That's me. Helping to improve elasticity and smoothness. So no big claim there. That is what a lotion's supposed to do. Oh, and it smells really good. Not like a perfume smell, because I don't think they use fragrances in there. Well, maybe they do, because I don't see it on the formula free of section. But looking forward to trying this out. I don't think I've tried any of Korres products. So Korres was founded by a pharmacist named Georgios Korres and I think it's his wife, Lena Korres, in 1996 from the island of Naxos, Naxos. I think it's in Greece, the island off of Greece or something. They have natural ingredient based, avoiding mineral oils, silicones, parabens, etc. And they're cruelty free. Their products, it says they use pharmaceutical grade water, which is apparently 5 times more pure than required. And all I have really about the founders is that Georgios Korres, he attended the University of Athens for what? Probably pharmacology, I'm assuming. But that's all I could find about them. So that is it for the premium box. So the total value of this came down to $310, which is very good. They promise at least $175. And even if they didn't have that $2 valued product that's going for $100, it would still end up being $210. So at least it's like without that, you're still getting your value. And for what, $35 a month, it's, it's nothing. It's not bad. All right, and that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.